Want to speak English faster and clearer?
Discover the shadowing secret that top learners don't want you to know.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Ella, and James is here with me as always. Today, we're going to talk about something super useful if you want to improve your English speaking fast: shadowing.
So, what is shadowing? Simply put, shadowing is the language learning technique where you listen to a sentence or phrase in English and then immediately repeat it aloud, trying to copy the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation as closely as possible.
Exactly. It's like you're following the speaker like a shadow, hence the name. You try to speak at the same time or just a little after the speaker.
It sounds simple, but it's actually a very powerful way to improve your English. Shadowing helps with pronunciation, fluency, and listening skills all at once.
And it's different from just listening or reading. When you shadow, you're actively speaking, which helps your brain and mouth get used to English sounds.
Yes, and shadowing also helps you improve your rhythm and intonation, how your voice goes up and down in sentences. This makes your English sound more natural.
A lot of English learners find shadowing challenging at first because it can feel fast or difficult to keep up with. But with practice, it becomes easier and very rewarding.
Right, and you don't need special materials. You can use anything: podcasts, songs, movie clips, or even conversations.
One tip is to start with short sentences or phrases. Don't try to shadow long paragraphs at first. It's better to focus on small pieces and do them well.
Also, repetition is key. You might shadow the same sentence many times until you feel comfortable.
And don't worry about making mistakes. The goal is to improve, not to be perfect. Another great thing about shadowing is that it helps your brain think in English. When you copy the sentence immediately, you start to think in English instead of translating from your native language.
That's a big step for fluency, and it helps reduce pauses and hesitation when you speak.
If you want to practice shadowing, choose material that is interesting and at the right level for you. If it's too hard, it will be frustrating. If it's too easy, you might get bored.
For example, news clips, simple conversations, or language learning podcasts work great.
And remember, it's important to listen carefully. Try to hear the sounds, word endings, and how sentences connect.
A good tip is to use subtitles or transcripts if possible so you can read and listen at the same time.
Yes, that helps you understand better and catch new words.
All right, Ella, should we try a quick shadowing exercise for our listeners?
Great idea. Let's pick a simple sentence.
Here's one. I'm learning English every day.
Okay, listeners, listen carefully and repeat after us. I'm learning English every day.
Try it again, but faster this time. I'm learning English every day.
Keep practicing this sentence until you feel comfortable with the pronunciation and rhythm.
Remember, it's okay if you don't get it perfect right away. Keep going.
Also, if you're enjoying this episode so far, don't forget to subscribe and support us. It really helps.
Yes, thanks for being with us. Shadowing is an amazing tool, and we'll talk more about how to use it now.
James, now that we've introduced shadowing, let's talk about how to choose the best material for shadowing practice.
Great point, Ella. Choosing the right content is very important. If it's too hard, you might get frustrated. If it's too easy, you won't improve much.
Exactly. I recommend starting with something you enjoy. For example, if you like movies, pick a short clip with clear dialogue.
Or if you like podcasts, choose one that matches your English level. Many learning podcasts have transcripts, which are really helpful.
Transcripts help because you can read along while listening. It's easier to understand and learn new words.
Another tip is to pick material with natural conversation. That way you can practice real English, not just textbook sentences.
Yes, and pay attention to the pronunciation and rhythm. Try to copy how the speaker sounds, their speed, stress, and intonation.
Also, try to shadow in small parts. For example, one sentence or two at a time.
You can listen to the sentence several times before trying to say it yourself. That helps you get it right.
And don't rush.
It's better to do it slowly and carefully than quickly and with mistakes.
Sometimes it helps to write down the sentences. Seeing the words can help you remember and practice better.
Good idea. And if you don't understand a word, look it up. Learning new vocabulary is part of the process.
Another thing is to record yourself while shadowing. Listening to your recording helps you hear mistakes and track your progress.
I do that all the time. At first, it can feel strange to hear your own voice, but it's a great way to improve.
And don't be shy. The more you practice, the more natural your English will sound.
One challenge learners face is keeping up with the speed of native speakers.
Yes, but you can adjust. Start with shadowing slower speakers or slower clips. Then, as you get better, try faster material.
That's the way to build confidence step by step.
Also, remember to practice regularly. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference over time.
Consistency is key. It's better to practice a little every day than a lot one day and then stop.
Before we move on, listeners, have you tried shadowing before? If yes, share your experience in the comments.
And if not, don't worry. Start today with a simple sentence or two.
By the way, if you're enjoying this episode, please subscribe and share it with friends. Your support really helps us keep going.
All right, Ella, should we do another quick shadowing exercise?
Yes, here's a slightly longer sentence. Practicing English every day helps me improve quickly.
Listen and repeat. Practicing English every day helps me improve quickly.
Try saying it with the same rhythm and intonation.
Great job. Keep practicing and you'll notice big improvements.
James, one thing I love about shadowing is how it helps with pronunciation, especially tricky sounds in English.
Absolutely. English has many sounds that learners find difficult. Shadowing lets you hear and practice those sounds again and again.
For example, the th sound, like in think or this, can be hard. When you shadow, you can listen closely to how native speakers move their tongue and lips.
Right. And another tricky sound is the difference between ship and sheep. Listening carefully during shadowing helps you tell the difference.
I remember mixing those up a lot. Once I told someone I like sheep instead of ship, they laughed.
That's funny. Shadowing really helps reduce mistakes like that.
Also, shadowing helps with connected speech, how native speakers join words together. For example, what do you want sounds more like what do you want?
Exactly. When you listen carefully and repeat, you get used to these natural sounds and rhythms.
Another important part is intonation, the rise and fall of your voice. Shadowing helps you sound more natural and less robotic.
Yes, if your voice goes up and down like a native speaker's, your English will sound much better.
Here's a tip. Focus on small sections of audio, maybe just 1 or 2 sentences, and practice them several times.
And don't just say the words. Try to copy the speaker's emotion and energy too. It makes your English come alive.
Like when you're excited about food and say, "This is delicious," with real feeling.
Exactly. Shadowing is about copying the full experience, not just the words.
Also, if you have trouble with certain words or sounds, repeat them slowly and carefully before trying to say them quickly.
And don't forget, mistakes are normal. The more you practice, the better you get.
Another fun idea is to shadow your favorite songs. Music helps with rhythm and pronunciation.
Yes, and it's a fun way to learn without feeling like studying.
If you want, we can share some good song suggestions for shadowing in future episodes.
That would be awesome. So listeners, here's a little challenge. Find a short clip or song, listen carefully, and try shadowing it 3 times.
Remember, the goal is to enjoy the process and improve little by little. James, another great benefit of shadowing is that it improves your listening skills a lot.
Yes, when you shadow, you're training your ears to hear English sounds more clearly and quickly.
That's right, it helps you catch details you might miss when just listening casually.
And as you get better at listening, you understand native speakers more easily in real conversations.
Plus, shadowing helps your brain get used to English sentence patterns and common phrases.
Exactly. It's like building a mental library of English sounds and structures.
One thing I recommend is to practice shadowing with different accents. English is spoken in many ways around the world.
Good point. Listening to British English, American English, Australian English, or others can help you get used to different sounds and rhythms.
And don't worry if one accent is harder at first. Keep practicing and you'll improve.
Another tip is to shadow with videos that have subtitles. You can watch, listen, and repeat at the same time.
Yes, subtitles help you connect the words you see with the sounds you hear.
And you can pause, rewind, and repeat as many times as you want. It's perfect for shadowing practice.
Also, shadowing helps with your memory. When you repeat sentences out loud, you remember words and phrases better.
That's true. Speaking and hearing the language at the same time is a powerful way to learn.
For beginners, it might feel tiring at first, but keep going. Your brain is working hard.
And over time, you'll notice you can understand faster and speak more naturally.
A helpful trick is to set a daily shadowing goal. Even just 10 minutes a day makes a difference.
Consistency is key. The more you practice regularly, the faster you improve.
Before we finish this part, listeners, try to practice shadowing with different materials this week.
And don't forget to share your favorite clips or podcasts for shadowing in the comments.
All right, everyone, we've reached the end of our episode about English shadowing secrets. We hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring.
Yes, shadowing is a fantastic way to improve your English speaking, listening, and pronunciation all at once.
Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about practice and progress. Every little step counts.
If you haven't started shadowing yet, today is a great day to begin. Pick your favorite English audio and just try it out.
And if you're already practicing, keep going. Consistency is the secret to success.
We want to say a big thank you to everyone who listened, supports, and shares our podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more helpful content for you.
Also, please leave a comment below. Tell us about your shadowing experiences or what topics you want us to cover next.
Your feedback means the world to us, and it helps us make this podcast even better.
Thanks so much for being with us today.
Keep practicing, stay positive, and as always,
Stay chill.